Welcome, everybody, to the very first episode of the Moist Cheeks podcast. And why is it called the Moist Cheeks podcast, you ask? Well, that's what happens when three fucking idiots hop on a FaceTime call for 3 hours.
It was 3 hours?
Pretty much 3 hours.
Bro, it flew by, though, to be honest.
It did fly by. And it was a good meeting. It was good.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? 3-hour meeting?
The fucking conference call we had when we came up with the fucking name.
That was 3 hours?
It was 3 hours.
I do, right?
I barely even remember
And we
it.
pretty much just, like, it was like we picked a name out of a hat. That's kind of what it was.
Well, it was Tom's influence.
Yeah.
He was like, it needs to have moist in the name. And we're like, sure, I guess we can have it moist in the name. Like, I guess so.
My name's Vinny. Right here we have Khyler, Vick, and right there we have Damon, a.k.a. Blazer.
Hey, what's up, Ray?
What's up, guys? I just want to thank you all for being a part of this. This has been a long time coming. A long time fucking coming, a couple months. And I just want to start off by saying thank you to everybody. I want to say thank you to Richard Ramos for the intro. The intro came out dope.
Yeah, I love it.
It really did.
They just saw it.
They did. You guys just saw it. The intro came out dope. So me and Khyler, I think you were a part of this too. Or no, maybe it was just me and you, but we thought of the Liquid Death animation.
Yeah.
And I shot for the stars.
Yeah, bro.
I shot for the stars, and it was a pretty penny, but it was worth it.
It was a pretty penny.
Fucking
$2,000.
Yeah. So thank you, Richard. I want to say thank you to Aunt G and Finch for making the intro song. Hey, thank you, boys. Everything came out dope. I don't know this guy's real name. I just call him YYYS, the guy who made our logo.
Yee.
Yee. Go follow him at _YYYS_. His art is sick. I want to say thank you to Elijah Mendiola. He was the one that hooked us up with this table.
Can you see the table in the shot?
I don't know.
You can see it in that shot in the wide.
In the wide.
Yeah.
The 3 wide. Okay.
100%.
Yeah. So thank you, Elijah. It's it works perfect.
It's a table.
Off to a great start.
Yeah, off to a fucking great
Holy
start.
shit.
I want to say thank you to Priya Lata Koslav for the equipment. She hooked us up with the cameras, the same cameras that we use for Rip Ride, the same interface that we use for Rip Ride. And I want to give a special thank you to Blazer and Khyler.
Oh my God! Thank you so much.
Because it was a big move coming down here, a big culture shock for everybody. And for really believing in what I envisioned for this.
Not what I envisioned, man.
I mean, thank you for believing in us, because like you could have chose somebody else.
Dude, I think about that at night. Like, why did he pick me?
I could be in Utah right now.
Well, I mean, you saw something special in me, I guess.
No, I think obviously me and Khyler have done a lot more work together than Blazer and I. And a lot of people say that our chemistry on camera is good.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that. And obviously you're one of my best friends, so why not? Blazer, he's been doing podcasting for fucking so long, and we've worked a little bit together.
Yeah.
But it was like an easy no-brainer for me.
When he happened to be living with me.
Yeah, and he happened to be living with you.
I was literally the neighbor kid that you just bring along to the field trip.
I had nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I would feel like such a dick if I just left you there.
Dude, yeah, it'd be like, yeah, your brother's kicking us out, but you're not coming with me.
Yeah. So what really happened is just
That would have been a blessing. By the way.
I at the end of the day, I had this vision when I left LA, and I really wanted to build something big and special for all of us to keep generating content, to keep entertaining the people, our fans, and to just have fun in the process, you know. So, and then plus we have a bigger goal towards this time next year. I'm hoping sooner.
This time next year, bro. Bro, I'm gonna be dead.
Yeah. So thank you to everybody who I just named off. And a special thank you to the Patreon members who already subscribed.
Literally after like 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. After 2 days.
Release the teaser.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, we have a Patreon. Patreon.com/moistcheeks. You could subscribe. There's 3 tiers. There's silver, gold, and platinum, and whichever one that you subscribe to, you get different benefits. So go subscribe.
All right.
You know?
Yeah.
Hold on. I want to say thank you to these guys. RJ Rossi, Jalon Coleman'sberger. He says that you guys know him.
Oh, Jalen.
Jalen. Jalen, what's up, boy?
Yeah.
Dude, Jalen's a diehard fan. He supports everything that we do.
Good.
Yeah.
That's dope. Hell yeah. And then Natalie Cardenas. And
Is she hot?
yes, she's actually flying here in a couple weeks.
See for yourself.
Yeah.
I was just being in the corner.
Yeah,
checking
no.
out.
So she's flying here in a couple weeks. We're making some OnlyFans content.
Sick.
Yeah, I'm kind of stoked on it.
Kind of.
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope you're not bummed.
So thank you to all the Patreon members so far.
Do you need help filming? Or are you just going to tripod it?
What do you mean?
You got like GoPros,
Oh, for OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you need a cinematographer?
director?
dude. Yeah, sure. I'd be down for
That'd be
that.
so wild. That's so weird. Get what? It's fucking like getting fucking right in your ass, dude. Getting
I'd be down.
Those shots nobody actually wants.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
it's just like
But those,
the essential shots.
but those
The
shots
guy's
will
asshole.
probably get me more subscribers
From the guys.
from the guys.
That wanna see your
so
asshole.
90% of my subscribers on my Forbidden website are guys.
Yeah.
You can say OnlyFans here.
Literally 98% of mine are guys and one chick.
One chick.
Yeah.
I have a couple chicks.
Damn, that's really surprising, actually. Anyway, so
Surprising. Anyway, let's move on.
So I just wanted to say that I started my first job today.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. What? Really?
Yeah. No. I was gonna say. I was saying for conversation. I was gonna say like I had this whole bit like that I had planned out.
Yeah, but you said
Stop
something
that.
so outlandish.
I know. I should have. Oh my god. I wanted to lie to you guys and say I had a job planned out.
No way.
That's my biggest worry. Moving out here is trying to find steady income
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I agree.
because starting off a podcast from scratch, starting pretty much our whole lives from scratch.
Yeah, dude.
We moved. You moved from L.A.
Yep.
Salt Lake City, me and you, to just fucking butt fuck nowhere, bro.
But fuck nowhere.
Dude, last time we went to Whataburger and saw, 5 stray dogs?
Stray dogs.
Yeah,
Just, it was fucking, 1 a.m.
Yeah, dude.
a husky and
Yeah.
like a corgi husky right behind him.
That was
like
amazing.
a little miniature clone.
Yeah, and I feel, even though most of it's Khyler's fault,
Here we go.
I do feel somewhat responsible, and I kind of feel bad that the area is so shitty. But
I think this is the honest hour. We should just get everything off our chest.
yeah. I'm down.
Like a little therapy session. See how we feel.
Yeah, but I do feel bad. But we just have to remember it's not fucking permanent.
Yep.
You know, it's just the stepping stone to the bigger picture. You know.
Mm-hmm. Which the bigger picture is Austin,
Yes.
not
100% Austin.
Guys, look up Kingsville, Texas.
Yeah. No, don't even look up Kingsville, Texas, because I don't want you to see how shitty. We live.
Embarrassing.
Yeah. The house is. I mean, you say the house is small. I kind of like it. Maybe just because I'm used to living with 20 fucking guys in one house.
Yeah.
But it's so like this is
The fact that
definitely-
there's no heroin in this house is better for you. You're like, oh my God, this is a paradise.
the fact that nobody's overdosing
Yeah,
every
exactly.
other day. Yeah, dude.
Now you just have to babysit one guy.
Yeah. You.
Yeah, I know. What else was I talking about?
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's a big the past 6 months have been pretty insane. I was talking to Khyler about this last night. Since December, I've driven maybe 15,000 miles
Bro.
since December. Just back and forth, coast to coast, north to south, south to north.
Yeah.
Has you gotten any oil changes on your car?
Yeah, dude, 6 of them.
Okay, good.
I've had the car for a little over a year, and I've put on 30,000 miles.
Bro. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Living
been a hell of
the
a ride.
dream.
Yeah, dude, it really has been a dream. It's been a hell of an experience, and I wouldn't change it for the fucking world.
Yeah, but you complained 3 days ago. You're like, I fucking hate driving.
Yeah, because in the fucking moment,
Yeah, of course.
it sucks, especially driving that U-Haul 20 hours. That was the worst.
Well, no cruise control.
No cruise control.
Jerking off.
Khyler
swerving
thought
off.
I was jerking off.
Dude, he had to have been.
Dude, I would tell you if I was jerking off.
I mean, the judge is still out on that one.
You really think I was jerking off?
I don't give a shit.
I know, and I don't give a shit if you knew that I was jerking off. Like that would make for good content, like on the podcast. But unfortunately, I didn't. And then, but honestly,
Unfortunately, that might have helped relieve some stress.
I definitely was thinking about it. Definitely, and I thought about it, and I took some dick pics for my forbidden website.
I saw that.
Yeah, I know.
He was going to show me something. He's like, "Whoa!" It was a soft dick pic too.
Yeah.
Or unless,
Yeah.
if that
Wait,
wasn't soft,
soft
It was
dick
a
pic?
soft dick pic,
Bro.
unless it wasn't
Nice.
soft.
No, it was soft.
That'd be embarrassing.
No, it was soft.
It's like, it was a soft dick pic.
One time on my OnlyFans, I put a poll up. I was like, how hard do you think I am? I was like 15%, 50%, or 100%. And
That's actually a good poll.
yeah, it was good. Everybody got it right. I was like, sick.
So what was it?
It was, I think the actual numbers I put was like 15%, 50%, 65%, and then like 80%.
Very specific number.
Yeah, exactly. Because it was 65%.
65% hard.
Yeah.
Like
Chub.
fucking prison. Like
What?
you're fucking like a badass.
What?
I'm hard.
So,
You know what I mean? I'd say you're like 15%. No, I don't know. I've seen you.
I was talking about my dick,
I
not
know.
me personally,
I know.
bro. Let's keep on the
Did you
subject
take a
of my
picture?
dick.
Did you take a picture of it and show?
Yeah, it was me flopping my dick around. I can show the video. I'm so proud of that video. Like, bro, my dick looks immaculate. Like, it's so good.
Wait, this is a poll on OnlyFans?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Instagram. It's like, how would they know? Anyway,
So the first time we met,
Mhm.
I was
specs in my drink.
ew.
Thanks a lot. Dude, I hate it here.
So how long has it been since we've known each other now?
3 years.
3 years.
2000 what?
I met you.
17, 18.
I met
18.
Vinny the summer of 2018.
Yeah, 2018.
Me and Degenerate
Yep.
came to LA.
Yeah,
with
and
you
you had
guys.
your man bun.
You had a man bun?
I did have a man.
You
bun.
did have a
Oh
man
my
bun.
god.
Yeah.
I did.
Because I remember that video every time I watched Degenerates in America. I'm like, fucking Vinny in that man bun.
Yeah.
Bro,
Dude,
I do
around-
not remember you having a man
Yeah, dude. I actually had box braids before that. But when I got sober, I was having an identity crisis.
Of course.
Like
One does.
Like there's a picture of me that's wearing all red with box braids, smoking a cigarette. It's so
Bro.
bad.
How'd you not get fucking jumped?
Like it's so bad.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, but I'll be honest, I was a little intimidated. I wasn't intimidated by you, Khyler, but I was a little intimidated to meet the rest of the crew. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
Just like worrying about being accepted.
I think that's what it was.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's what it was because my whole life, I've always wanted a crew that was into the same kind of shit that I was. And like growing up, all my friends got older and became adults and did adulting shit
as they do.
as people should be doing. But I just didn't want to grow up. And when I finally met you guys, it was like, oh shit, this is really dope. And it was actually something special because you guys had Too Stupid traveling. Then we did the Wu-Tang show. And at that point,
Back when we had stuff going on.
yeah, back when shit was actually happening. And I was, dude, at that time, I was maybe 4 or 5 months sober. So I was like coming from homelessness to sober living. And then all of a sudden I'm on stage in front of 5,000 people.
Yeah.
And like with Wu-Tang, you know? So it was like,
And I'm getting pretty drunk around you.
yeah,
Maybe not
No,
at
but
the moment. But
so that wasn't really, it never
didn't bother
bothered
you?
me. No, because I was ultimately thinking if I was to fuck up, I wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
You know, because I was living in a sober living. So if I was to fuck up, then I would have to deal with the consequences and have curfews and not be able to travel with Zach and film. So it kept me super grounded. And then plus, like, I've been wanting to do this kind of shit fucking my whole life since I was 10 years old. You know, just traveled, hang out with the bros, film stupid shit, hang out with fucking people that we grew up idolizing, you know?
Yeah.
well, you were lucky enough to meet Ryan Dunn and all the CKY crew
Yeah.
way back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Like early 2000s, right?
Early 2000s. I met Dunn once. I met the CKY crew a few times, but Dunn was just one time. It was at the Haggard premiere.
That's sick.
Yeah, my mom drove me from Connecticut to Philly to go to the university where they were premiering Haggard, and I was maybe 14 years old, and I didn't have a ticket or anything because the tickets were $100 and you had to be 18 years old or to watch it.
Yeah.
And but my mom drove me down there just to meet them and not even go into the movie because she knew how big of a fan I was, and
That's a good mom.
dude, my
That's
mom,
very supportive.
dude,
that's
my
sick.
mom's was so supportive with everything, even today, even though she doesn't really like it, but she knows she can't do anything about it.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I feel like most parents, they're not going to really enjoy their kid doing like dangerous things or just like
Yeah.
super like
Yeah,
outland. You know, like this is what you want to do with your life.
yeah,
Like trying to support it, but like also like, if this doesn't
Yeah.
work out, you got to have a plan B.
yeah. And so when I got there, met all the guys. Bam was there, Tony Hawk was there, Phil, April, Vito, Rap, the whole crew. I get all their signatures on this board, and they all go inside. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to stay until they come out so I can meet them again. I was just so stoked. And maybe 20 minutes later, I'm out front skating, and Dunn and Bam come out. And Dunn was like, yo, dude, what are you doing? I was just like, I'm 14. Like, I don't have a ticket. I can't come in. And he goes, all right, come on. And I had to pretend that I was with them. And so they let me come in, and Dunn sat me next to Vito. So I got
no way.
Yeah. So
That's
I got to watch Haggard sitting next to, Vito was to my right, Phil and April were to my left.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was like, and they gave me one of the tickets, and I had Bam sign the ticket, and I had it framed in my room for so fucking long. And when I started getting hooked on drugs, I just threw everything out.
Yeah.
Threw everything out just because I was just like, I don't care about anything else. All my signatures from everybody. And
Just threw them away.
Just threw them away. Just threw them away.
Depressing.
So depressing. Yeah.
Well,
so depressing.
I mean, at least you started collecting again.
Yeah.
He has these paper plates that Bam wrote like random gibberish on.
his Strigoli language. Yeah.
Yeah. Sick.
They're actually right above the fridge. Right over there.
Yeah. No, dude. The stuff that I have now, it means way more to me than the shit back in the day, just because.
I don't know if you would have been able to keep that fucking stuff.
No, totally.
You could have sold it. No, probably not.
I did.
not.
So I had a board, a band board that had everybody's signature on it, and I ended up selling that for $250, and I bought a bunch of Percocets with it. Yeah,
Makes sense.
and I sold it to some lady on Craigslist. She bought it for her son.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah,
I mean, like, son probably sold it for crack, so.
yeah. A few years later.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And then the second time was at a CKY show, and I had I bought a CKY vinyl at the merch table, and Gigi Allen's brother was there,
Yeah.
Rab was there, Vito was there, obviously the band was there, and so I maybe I was like 15 years old, and I was walking around with my marker and my vinyl trying to get everybody to sign it, and I walk into the bathroom, and I talked to Rab about this last time I saw him. Rab and Don Vito and Merlin Allen were in the bathroom snorting so much yayo, and I open the door, and Vito just turns his head at me, and he's like, "Yo!" and he has just cocaine all over his fucking face. And I'm like a little kid, and I'm just like, can you sign this? and that was the and that was the time, the episode where they rip Vito's toenail off, and he was just like, yo, make sure you watch the new episode. They ripped my toenail off.
Holy shit! You were there when they're promoting as episodes were coming out.
Yeah,
That is
Yeah.
That's incredible.
What did Rab say about that story? He's like,
he found it fucking hilarious because
Yeah.
when we had him on Rip Ride, I talked to him about it, and I have this board in my wall right now where I had all the Rip Ride guests sign it, and Rab wrote Skinny Vinny, Rab, Don Vito, cocaine sandwich.
Cocaine sandwich.
Yeah, cocaine sandwich.
They're
Yeah,
just like, you guys.
yeah,
are
yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, is there like a story behind that? Like they made a
They made a
cocaine sandwich.
Yeah,
God damn it.
yeah. So I have some funny stories that I want to tell that I've been really holding back
Please don't tell
Yeah,
him.
finally, because
Yeah.
fuck, we don't talk outside of this podcast.
Yeah.
Like we just sit here, watch a movie, maybe do something else, and then wait until fucking recording.
I know there's been a few times where I'm like, I start to talk about, oh wait, this would be good podcast material, and then I don't remember it. So it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm so bad at holding stories in. Like every time I'm like, Khyler, something so funny happened to me today, but he's like, no, we should save it for the podcast. I was like, okay, you're right. And then he goes, well, I mean, you could tell me. And then, like,
Yeah, of course.
you could
Of
tell
course.
me, and then like we can get a reaction from Blazer. I was like, okay, I'll tell you.
Because Khyler's the type of person where he has to know every secret.
And I'm not that good at keeping them either.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I'm horrible.
I
man.
maybe have kept one or two, like when it's just literally between me and that person. But you
Yeah.
always like, you tell your girlfriend, or you tell your best friend, or you tell your mom.
Yeah.
Whether it's like about a TV show or whatever, you
Yeah, of
sign an
course.
NDA. It's like don't talk
Oh,
about this.
dude,
It's like, wait, I gotta tell
I'm
somebody.
so
Like,
bad at keeping secrets.
Come on, secrets are meant to be told.
So
Maybe not.
So, you guys know how I went on that date yesterday, and we went out to lunch. It was great. We went and bought plants for the house. Great, had a good time. And we were in my car listening to music, and my FaceTime rings, and my phone's hooked up to my Bluetooth, and it's one of my friends because we have that the test run free on Patreon, and he calls me, and it's hooked up to my Bluetooth, and he goes. Says it without even any hesitation. He's like, yo, man, me and my dad listened to that fucking podcast 3 times, and the part where you're talking about how you put dildos up your butt, fucking hilarious. And I'm just like, oh, fuck. And I look at her.
She's not laughing at all.
She's not laughing.
She even told him before, she's like, I hate comedy. I don't like stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
I have no sense of humor, basically. I don't think anything's funny.
Yeah.
Who hates comedy?
I know. I was thinking the same thing. Like,
Quite depressing.
Yeah, dude. It was kind of depressing hearing that from her. She seems cool. We've
You think
only
you're
kicked
going
it
on
once.
a second date?
I think so.
You really?
Yeah, I think so.
After
To
that
someone
whole
that
debacle.
hates comedy, you're gonna be like, yeah, you know what, but my dick.
I know. I know, dude. It's really weird. She has a really weird style. She's like,
Do you think she's maybe like autistic?
no. Why'd you whisper that?
A little, not okay? Yeah, I swear, I'm getting fucking turbo vibes.
Bro, cancel.
No, dude, no way.
No, and I mean, she's a cool girl. I don't know if we'll go on a second date or not, but yeah.
But you got a date tonight.
I have a date tonight.
I don't want to hear you slurp in my fucking ear. Well, I drank the whole cup like this. Super. Nobody noticed. Nobody cared. And you just go.
Refreshing. Is it? How did it come out so cold? But would you get the water that was in the
fridge.
It
gallon?
was literally just on the counter, and I didn't put it back because I was like, fuck it.
The gallon that was in the
Yeah.
fridge.
Yeah.
So that's how we're gonna have to drink water. Even you don't trust the sink water.
It is the sink water. fucker.
Oh really?
Yeah, I refilled the bottle with sink
Okay.
water.
Oh god damn it! All right. Well, if we get sick, all right.
It's only hard water. You're good. Like you're not supposed to drink it.
Dude,
but-
my third eye, bro. It's gonna calcify.
Yeah, so
I forgot to take my shirt off. Vinny wanted me to take my shirt off for this podcast, but it doesn't really fucking matter. I didn't
continuity, bro.
No, I didn't realize the artist was actually gonna draw me with my shirt off because I sent a couple pictures.
Yeah.
I sent one with me in tidy whities, and that's what he drew.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you're fucking constantly naked.
You
Like
really are.
you're naked 90% of the time in our
Like all the
videos.
photos in the back, like you're naked in half of them.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, tidy whities right there.
Yeah.
Completely blacked out right there.
Yeah.
I feel like I remember taking that picture.
I don't think you do.
I'm on the
so
verge of.
so Khyler is how
going
many days
sick
sober?
dick.
How many days sober are you now?
On May 7th, I'll be 8 months,
8 months. That's huge.
which it's May 2nd right now as we're recording this.
And
Oh fuck, bro.
that's huge.
So just in a few days.
Yeah.
You still got time to relapse. It's cool.
Yeah, bro. Like every day. You know, it's so fucked up. Like you'd think after a while I wouldn't think about it. Every
Because you're
fucking
fucking
day.
white knuckling it, bro.
That's how I live.
Dude, that's not a good way to live.
No. Well, you said you have like relapse dreams even recently.
Recently. Yeah, which is weird because
Just like stress.
I haven't
or-
had. I think it maybe is just the stress because I haven't had a relapse dream in 2 years, and the day when I was in Salt Lake, you asked me if I ever have relapse dreams, and I said no. And that night I had a fucking relapse dream, and I've had a few of them since. But you're white knuckling it, bro.
No, see, I feel like I'm not really tempted to, like, when I'm around alcohol. Like, I could go. I've been to a few bars and not like been tempted to order a drink. I've been around friends who have alcohol. I'm not like tempted to want a drink, but it's just like wanting to like relieve the stress and the anxiety. Like at the end of the day, have like a treat to like just like relax, something to look forward to. You know, like after like a good film session, or like normally after this, or even during this, normally we'd have a beer just to like loosen up. Yeah, because it feels like I'm like just like tight, like just like a fucking knot, like all the time. Yeah, and then that gets like really overwhelming because I'm an overthinker. Like you probably tell, you guys know. Yeah, like if I don't take baby steps and just focus on one small task, I look at the big picture, like moving all my shit, or you know, like unpacking, or just the future in general. Yeah, I look at everything and I'm like.
Yeah, it's literally one day at a time is like what I look at it.
And it's so true.
I know, that's how I need to look at it.
It's the most cliche saying ever. Most of the cliche sayings in AA, the program that I went through, they're very cliche, but they're all so true. And I kind of hate how true they are. Yeah. And because I'm not a fan of cliche sayings. But
they're cliche for a reason, though.
Yeah. yeah.
Cliche for a reason.
Yeah. But I keep telling you, and I don't know if you're still doing it, but the list shit, making lists so you don't feel overwhelmed.
Right.
You know,
like just, you know, fucking take out the trash, make an edit, whatever.
Yeah,
just
whatever it is.
But then you just feel good at the end of the day after you cross those out.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, I just haven't been like that busy to like make like, oh, okay, we're gonna go film, cross that out. We're gonna make an edit, cross that out. Make my, you know, or whatever. I guess I could.
So, if we're being completely honest, and
just you have heroin in the bathroom,
and just because I love you, to me that's like, like you saying that we haven't been too busy for me to make a list. It's kind of like making excuses, right?
No, because it totally is.
Because it's not about the big shit, like making a video, editing a video, going here, going there. It starts off with if you can't think of shit to do, it's like put brushing your teeth on the fucking list.
Yeah.
Put taking a shower on the fucking list. Sweep the floor. Feed your cat. You know what I mean? Even if we have nothing going on, you can make little shit like that. And then at the end of the day, dude, you have a fucking full page of little shit that you've done, and you're just like, oh shit, I did everything. I'm good.
Makes you feel good.
Yeah, like, dude, it makes you feel so good. And having the whiteboards, and I see that you do it too, which makes me happy. The whiteboard, dude, I'm such a whiteboard fan.
Yeah,
it makes my life so much easier.
Yeah, I don't use it because I'm fucking lazy as shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah. It's whatever. Also, I want to say this on the first introduction podcast episode. I haven't smoked meth since 2013. I don't feel like a lot of people know that.
You haven't smoked meth?
I haven't, yeah.
No, he's been smoking meth
since 2013. Congratulations. You smoked meth for
that's dope.
How have you been able to keep your teeth this long?
I mean, they're bad as fuck.
How long were you smoking it for?
I mean, on and off for like 10 years.
10 years?
Probably. I mean, also, actually, no, that's a lie. I was fucking with like substances for 10 years. Probably like meth for like 4 to 5, though. And like pills and NyQuil. I abuse over-the-counter shit because I'm broke.
Ever opiates?
Yeah, but only time I would have those is if I'm stealing them from my friends. You know? I was that guy. I was the fucking scavenger.
Yeah. Dude, I was not a fan of crystal. I love uppers, like I love coke and Adderall and shit. But when I was in LA for the first time, when I was still getting high, I was looking for coke. Because I just love a nice speedball. You know?
Yeah. Well, I have this theory where like if you do coke first, then meth, then you like it better, and if you do meth first and then coke, then you like meth better.
Really?
And I have never been disproven yet.
Really? Yeah. I mean, that kind of makes sense. I probably.
Well, okay. What do you think is better to do first? Probably coke, right? Because I feel like if you were to do meth first, that's like way more addicting. Like you're staying up.
Which drug is better? What's the tier list?
Okay, no. Because you said whichever one you do first, you become addicted to. I feel like people who are addicted to coke. I mean, it's still fucked up, but
I mean, meth is better than Coke in every fucking way because it's cheaper and gets you high longer. Yeah, that's all you care about.
Dude, but the social status.
I mean, of course, you don't want to be a fucking. It's like literally that meme of fucking the Twilight bitches being like, "This is what fucking cokeheads look down at fucking crackheads." Yeah, yeah, of course. But like, it's just efficient, bro. That's all it is. Yeah. Also, when the whole time I smoked meth, I didn't pay for it once because my friends were all into meth, and then. I feel like they felt better of like, oh, they just give this shit to my friend that doesn't have money because then we don't smoke as much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hated it, dude. I got it because I couldn't find any Coke in LA. And I was, and my thinking process was, it's an upper. It has to be the same thing.
Yeah, not at all.
Not at all. And and I like injecting. So
yeah, of course.
So
you injected. That's where you fucked up.
Yeah. So and then my other thinking process is like, okay, if I'm doing meth for the first time, I might as well do a lot.
Dude, that fucking mindset of a drug addict, bro. Because like a normal person would be like, oh, this is my first time doing it. Let's do like a little bit.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Wow. Oh, the guy that says put shit on vibrate.
I know, dude. Yeah.
Got it, dude. I fucking can't do this.
Yeah. So I shot up like a 0.4.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, and I
don't know what that means.
What's normal? I felt it, but I didn't. It was not what I was expecting. I was expecting like this gnarly rush, like I get from injecting Coke. So I was like, oh, I mean, let me just do more. So then I put another 0.4 in, and
of meth,
and I hated life.
Yeah,
I locked I was in a sober living.
Yeah,
that was pretty much a trap house. The landlord didn't care if you got high as long as you paid the rent. So I locked myself in the bathroom, and I was in the bathroom for 4 days, and I jerked off.
Yeah,
maybe 15 times, and I was picking my face, jerking off and picking my face. And I had all this heroin. All I wanted to do was to come down because I hated life. I just didn't want to do it anymore. And so I was just doing all this heroin trying to come down, and I just couldn't come down.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
I fucking hated it. That's where you fucked up, bro. I've never fucking banged shit because like that's just for one scary as fuck. Two, like I can't stab myself, bro.
Dude, I'm just as addicted to the whole ritual and the needle.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He told me he would shoot up water.
Yeah.
I would
shoot up water. Yeah.
Hydrate himself.
That reminds me, when I was a huge alcoholic, right? I'd fucking like vodka, and I was like, fuck, I hate the burn of vodka, so I would just like mix it with water and drink water fucking bombs, dude.
Dude, my mom would do that.
Dude, that's the true sign of an alcoholic.
She'd mix water and vodka, and I told her I thought that was disgusting until I tried it. I was like, oh. Yeah, that's actually not that bad.
Also, one time there was like this apple fucking beer. I don't remember. I don't even think they make it anymore. But it's like apple cider beer. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking put it in the microwave. Why? Because like a Christmas morning like apple cider. You know what I mean?
Okay, right.
Yeah, so I'm putting it in the fucking microwave. And I was like, I love this shit. So every single time I drank that 6-pack, I put it in the microwave, dude.
Oh my god,
dude, it was bad.
Yeah, it was carbonated.
Yeah, exactly. Dude. I didn't give a shit. I was just like, because also in my mind, I was like, warm alcohol makes you drunker.
What? How?
It does, I think. I don't know. That was my idea, at least.
Bro.
But you still drink.
From time to time, only if I'm like get the taste of the venom.
Yeah, but you don't really drink to black out, though.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Were you drinking to black out like during the Too Stupid days?
No, during Too Stupid filming, I wasn't like everybody else were drinking every night. I would drink on the weekends.
Yeah,
because I'm like, this is a job. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right. Yeah. Okay. I can't remember if I would drink every night, but I wouldn't drink during the day.
Yeah.
Like, I probably did drink almost every night. Yeah. Or like at least I went harder on the weekends, but I wouldn't drink during the day. Mm-hmm. And I know people like I think it was like Megan, Cody, and Chad.
Yeah.
I was so like
Chad was like on a bender for like 2 weeks, I feel.
Well, during filming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was like fucking, his ritual is like, oh, I'm hungover, so I'm going to drink more. But if you keep doing that for like a week, then like, fuck, dude, you're just drunk all the time.
Yeah. Fucking get rid of the hangover anxiety.
I feel like the first week that we were all together in Indiana, you guys were drinking pretty heavy then too.
Well, probably.
I feel like I would always drink heavier when I was ever like out of town, going to hang out with friends.
Yeah, of course. Because that's the reason to drink.
Any reason to get even more drunk. Like when we'd be filming Send It City.
Yeah.
But I always like.
You didn't drink during the day, though.
No, like I remember like one or twice. Like once I had like a Mike's Hard, like one or two. It was like towards the end of the day. It was like
I feel like I'm an alcoholic because I'm like Mike's Hard's not drinking.
No, I know it's not. It's not. And I was just like bored because we were just waiting for some bullshit, and that was the only thing that was in the trailer. I was like, all right.
And I was like, because we were doing some pretty hectic shit at Send It, especially your world record attempt.
Yeah.
And I just didn't want to see you fucked up, and like I wanted you to do that sober.
Oh yeah,
and you were sober during that, right?
Yeah, dude. Everyone thought I was drunk. Even Elton and a bunch of people asked me like, "Are you sober?" I was like so confused by it because I didn't want to be wasted either. I'm jumping off like almost a 25-foot tall trampoline through 45 light tubes.
God, dude.
And nobody asked me to like be shirtless.
Yeah, but that's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, of course.
I
mean, kind of defeats the purpose of jumping through the light tubes. And you're just like, if you're completely...
I completely agree.
If you're completely covered. I mean, yeah, it's still cool and it's still dangerous when you're like, even if you have like a shirt on or...
Because you can still get fucking impaled, you know?
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, you do.
Holy shit.
Dude, that was fucking heavy, man. That was
Which one?
Your world record attempt.
Okay.
That was a very heavy stunt.
Dude, I was ready. I was excited.
I
was
know,
like stoked. I was like,
dude,
dude, it's gonna be fucking such a cool record to break. I didn't even think that like I came short, but what happened was when I do my headers, when I jump head first, I held it for like way too long, and I only had the surface area from like my shoulders to like maybe my lower back.
Yeah. And
you know the light tube wall was probably about almost 3 feet wide, maybe even like it was pretty big. So like if I only had half of that, I'm pretty sure I only broke like 23 light tubes. So like,
maybe 25 or something.
Out of how many?
Out of 45. So I hit the front.
Yeah.
Solid try though.
But
if I would have folded over, if
you
my
would have
legs,
got it.
if I would have landed flat, I could have broken them all.
You had to jump from both feet from the actual trampoline. You couldn't put your foot on the metal bar.
No. That was the record.
That was the record.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
It's a really odd world record that's already been set.
Yeah.
By somebody jumping from a trampoline, breaking, I think it was like 35 light tubes. Or it was like 30 something. I bet that guy was completely
covered
clothed,
for sure.
Yeah.
Goggles. I haven't seen the footage. What if it was just made up? Elton just like, why don't we see me do something gnarly? Like, made like this not even like a real thing. Well, and we had other trampolines there. I could have jumped off of like a normal trampoline.
No,
but like,
could have. But
that wouldn't have been that's cool at all.
No, dude. Even just the attempt was so gnarly.
I know, and people gave me credit for that, but looking back, I still beat myself up.
I know, dude. You cried.
I know. I was like
you literally
upset.
cried.
I was like tearing.
I was almost tearing up because
fuck.
Not like most people don't understand why we love to do what we do. You know, like a normal person, everyday Joe. You know,
dude. I still like. Especially like these past few months, looking back, I'm like, dude, like, what do I get out of this? Why do I do what I do?
It's hard to put a finger on it. It really is, but to see the passion afterwards from especially that stunt of you crying and almost making me cry because I totally get it. Like when I had that ramp slam, like I was fully confident in myself that I was gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
And like because my whole thing is I like to prove people wrong that most people think that I can't do most of the shit that I could do. And so I just love to prove people wrong. So when I didn't make that, I fucking went back to the camper and I started crying.
Yeah.
You know? And so I totally understood where you're coming from on like crying because you didn't make the stunt and because you were like so confident.
Well, and I just feel like I let everybody down. You know, it was like a big setup.
Yeah.
Even though everybody on set was like, "Holy fuck!"
Right.
Like, but you still feel like you let people down.
Yeah.
Nobody would have attempted that. Nobody in their right mind would want to do that.
No fucking way.
And I just feel like I had this big accomplishment on the line. This big, like it was the finale of what we were filming,
and it was a world record attempt. Mm-hmm. So
my favorite part about that video is watching it, and then the first person who talks is Tepper, and he goes, "Fuck, he didn't break them all," because that was my fucking first thought.
I know, dude. It's such, and it just ruins the shot. It doesn't look as cool. It looks ugly. It looks like I don't even break like hardly any of them until you see how bloody I am.
Fucked up you were.
Like I don't know if you can see on my hand right here. I had to get 5 stitches And that was another bummer because it was the last day of filming. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to go to the fucking doctor right now. The sun had already gone down when we filmed the stunt. We had to set up a bunch of lights.
Yeah. And we had that rap party afterwards. And
I wanted to fucking get drunk with the boys and just fucking, like, I just didn't want to go to the hospital because I already know how long that takes to get stitches. It's not an in and out. Like, it takes probably a few hours to by the time you're checked in, waiting, get all the stitches, and for them to let you go.
Yeah.
It takes a long time, so I didn't want to worry about that.
And what makes it even more rad was you were getting tattooed while getting stitched up.
Yeah, that's sick.
So sick.
Well, thank God we had a decent medic that day, right? Wasn't it that day that he showed up?
Yeah.
Because we were filming for about a week. We were there for like a total of almost 10 days, I believe. And we had 2 different medics before that. This one dude who was like hitting the bike jumps like with us. Like, as we're doing stunts, he's like jumping off the crane into the fucking airbag, like almost rolling his ankle. Yeah. Like, he's like this big beefy dude. Yeah. Like, looked like an ex-Marine or like a fucking Magic Mike cast member.
Yeah. Dude, that reminds me, like, I love how like these like productions, right? You think you're buying a professional when people like aren't professional. Because remember when you were doing your fucking Khyler Flyler stunt, and then I remember you telling me that like the dude on the jet ski, because he was fucking around during like set, and people were like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" And then he told Khyler, like, "Bro, I don't know how to ride a jet ski."
Oh, right. The guy who's pulling me.
Yeah,
I'm on this like
that was such a good clip.
20-foot long like fucking hang glider, and I'm going down a boat ramp, hitting this like fucking 4-foot little like kicker into the river. But it starts off, by inches and slowly gets deeper as you would, cast your boat out. Yeah. And I remember the first few tries, and they like fucking harness me in there as if I'm gonna go way up in the fucking air. And I'm going up and just fucking getting nowhere, like literally just up and down, just eating shit into like inches of water, getting fucking pissed off.
Yeah.
Because this thing's heavy. I have to walk it back all the way up this boat ramp that's like easily 75 yards long.
And you were fucking, because I remember everybody else showed up, because you were already there for fucking like 4 hours?
We were there all day.
That was like an 8-hour shoot just for one stunt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And which barely worked. One of the times somehow it caught some air. And I was like gliding barely above the river for me to like look like I'm walking on water. It's a cool idea. That'd actually be something like that I'd want to redo, I think, in the future if we could. Probably really fucking dangerous, actually.
Yeah, of
like
course.
Go up, just fucking.
Because what happens when you're in the fucking air?
I know, that's what I was thinking. What am I going to be doing if I'm like 50, 100 feet in the air?
Yeah.
It doesn't go that far back until you hit the other side of that river.
So how long? You said 8 hours it took?
It was like an all-day film session.
Because we filmed the bed thing after that, but that took maybe like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
No, I feel like that was a different day.
The bed thing in the pool, right?
It was definitely the same day. Okay, it was...
I feel like it was a separate day. I feel like we came back and put on dresses right when we showed up. When we showed up for the mattress thing, they had like dresses and shit for everybody to wear.
Yeah. It was definitely the same day.
Are you sure it was the same day? Because I feel like we went there twice.
Now I know what you guys talk about, because I remember when we the second time we went to Indiana, and the second time when we filmed the promos for Too Stupid, I would always hear you guys say, "Hurry up and wait."
Yeah,
hurry up and wait.
Yeah, it's like
constantly.
Like
and like I understood it, but obviously like I wasn't part of the crew.
Yeah,
like in front of the camera. And
literally the worst part about making a TV show is people are like, all right, let's fucking go, and then you have to wait there for 4 hours, and it's like,
and that's what Send It was like.
Send It was like this, like just this far off from being like a real set, a real TV show, which is why I had so much faith in it, like being something, like working out, and it was still fucking great times.
Some of the best times of my life.
I truly felt like in my heart, like this is like we made it. This is like the best things we ever filmed, like with all these amazing, talented people. Like
I totally agree, because like fucking Too Stupid, like I shit on it a lot because I fucking don't like the show, right? But like I literally met my best friends, so like it balances out.
Yeah,
I mean, and it's hard to really like know what you got in the moment, like you know, to really know that you're living in like the good old days.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't know that you're living in the good old days. With that show, I never really got that feeling though, as with when we filmed Send It City. Like, oh yeah, this is like I didn't even know if Too Stupid to Die was gonna actually air, because that
isn't it still in limbo?
I don't fucking
I
know.
guess technically that's like if you never actually broke up with your girlfriend in 8th grade.
Yeah, if you just,
So are we
I mean, like, if you fucking ghost somebody like 5 years later, are you still dating?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that we filmed that show September and October
of 17
of 2017.
Yeah.
It didn't air. Technically, the season didn't air until November 2nd.
Yeah.
Of 2018.
Yeah.
Which is sucks to this because that's my birthday.
Yeah.
November 2nd.
Yeah. And literally every time my birthday comes around, I get Facebook memories. I'm like, yeah, I remember when I had a TV show.
Yeah. And November 2nd, we were all in LA.
Yep.
Yeah. At Gunpowder and Sky.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The production company.
Yep. That was a good time.
Yeah, that was fun.
You know what the fucked up part is, if you guys don't know, when the show was being what do you call it? Like
Pitched?
not pitched. When you're promoting it, when the show is being promoted, which did a horrible job of promoting, like
I'm
all
not
over
even a
the
part
place.
of it, and I was getting mad.
Yeah. For real.
I was getting so fucking frustrated with that.
Like me, Zach, Megan, and Chad Tepper went to Seattle.
Yeah.
To film.
I remember this.
Beer pong. And promoted like all the dates for like it was like August something. I can't even remember. But
that's right.
Yeah, because it was originally August. But
Yeah.
also that was the reason too why everybody was in California that one day, because we had to email being like, if you guys are going to be in the area, we would love to have you.
Yeah.
Like for promoting purposes. And so like, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll be in the area. And then they literally just wanted Zach and Megan. And it's like, you could have just told us that.
That's lame.
Wait, when was this?
November 2nd.
Oh, when the show was
Airing.
Oh yeah, we didn't all have to be out there.
It did not have to be out there at all. It was literally just Megan and Zach that
They needed
Really?
to help
Yeah.
promote. Yeah.
Huh.
But we ended up having a good time. Got some awesome footage. I got blackout drunk.
Yeah,
drank a.
so good.
I didn't even realize this till the next day, but some dude in the motel came over.
Oh
we had like an
God.
open door party, I guess, like of
Sick Dick Vic was in full effect.
Yes.
That night.
yeah, like I guess we had a 3-way makeout. It was like between me, you, and Chad.
Yeah, probably.
And then there was a 3-way makeout. No, just me and you.
Me and you made out because I
Yeah.
was like, we need a kiss if we're going to be friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I guess some guy bet me $2 to drink his piss.
$2.
He peed in a Modelo bottle.
I thought it was your own piss.
No, it was
I
a
don't know.
fucking
I don't-
stranger's piss.
I don't fucking know.
He drank his own piss and he drank a stranger's piss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, that night I drank my own piss.
Yes.
and
Yeah,
a stranger's
I
piss?
know for sure you drank your own piss.
Yeah.
Was I more sober then?
No.
Well, so how do we even know if that wasn't like my piss or if that was his piss?
I saw you drink your piss and I saw you drink the stranger's piss.
Because I'm notorious for like peeing in bottles. I just love to do that.
Yeah.
It's like
It's your fetish at this point.
God, that's so wrong. That was the same trip that
just fun.
dude, okay, maybe your own pee. Like I've drinking my own pee.
No, I mean not drinking. I'm just saying peeing in bottles.
Oh.
Don't need to go to the bathroom.
That was a trip that I made that mural.
Yes.
Yeah. That I was really stoked on that.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah, because for the longest time I felt
Like you owed us something.
yeah, no, seriously.
Why would you owe us anything?
Yeah, for real.
Because I know how like crews that have been together for a while, it's like hard to like let somebody just come in like that, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I liked you. You were pretty like easy to get along with. You're very like charismatic and enthusiastic.
Yeah.
You're like, I remember when I first saw you like on Instagram or whatever. I was like, oh, he's got like this Misfits hand tattoo. He had a beard, like bigger dude. I thought you were like kind of intimidating looking. I didn't know if you're gonna be like a nice, approachable guy.
Yeah.
Like how are you gonna be? I'm sure. I mean, I kind of felt that way when I was getting ready to come out to Indiana to film with you guys. Like especially with like Chad and his face tattoos and just like not knowing anybody in the crew.
Yeah.
I was 21 at the time.
Yeah.
I was like, I really hope that these guys don't just bully me. I don't know why. I just like
dude, I
people
thought the
to
same
bully
way,
me.
dude. The first time I went to Indiana, I felt the same way.
You're not one of us.
Yeah,
That's
'cause-
fucking hilarious.
and Damon, you were the one who I was like more intimidated by.
I say I don't understand this
Damon's
fucking
not-
thing.
I mean, maybe
because I get that like a lot.
Really?
And I don't understand why.
Yeah.
It's just because like I'm a tall fat guy.
I really can't.
Like what the fuck?
I really can't point it out why, but
It's also probably because I don't talk a lot, so I'm just like chilling.
maybe I think
Yeah,
that's
that's probably what it
that
is.
was a big part of it.
I think it's because you breathe with your mouth open. You kind of like look through your eyebrows, like like the fucking Full Metal Jacket character.
Yeah.
Like you're just afraid you're gonna shoot up the place.
I'm literally just Andre the Giant. Fucking anybody like a peanut?
Yeah. The first video I filmed of you was the vomit helmet.
Yes.
And that's when I was like, okay, these guys are sick. Like,
Literally just disgusting.
Yeah, like so disgusting.
Dude, that was like the hardest I've ever laughed on set. Ever.
I was
having so much fun.
Dude, it was so weird. Much fun, and I have a very weak stomach for everything.
Oh yeah, dude, you were like puking as you're filming.
I'm puking while I'm filming, and Zach was getting mad at me because he thought I was missing the shot.
Yeah,
but you got it.
Yeah, of course I got it.
I'm pretty sure I got footage of you puking.
Yeah. And but after that trip, I was like, dude, these guys are just like, they're me, and that's why I see the passion behind all of it. That's why I fuck with you guys so much.
Yeah, when I first met Damon, I remember I showed up to the barn. We had this whole property that MTV had rented out for the 2 months, or did they buy it, or they just rented it? Probably.
I think they just rented it. Yeah,
for 2 months. Like nobody had lived in it. Like for a while, it was like this old, like farmhouse.
Yeah.
The Too Stupid house.
Yeah, big old barn in the backyard. And I just walked back there and I see Rab with a camera over his shoulder. And I knew he was going to be there, but that was just super surreal.
Tell me the feeling that goes through your head when, you have this dream that we've all had of having a show like that.
Yeah, for me though, that wasn't even my dream.
Really?
Because it was just too big of like a thing that will never happen. You know what I mean? Because like
it doesn't seem.
What
real.
do you mean? It doesn't seem real?
Yeah, because like when I was like making my first stunt videos back in like 2008 or whatever, like my friends were like, bro, fuck yeah, you're gonna get your own TV show one day. I'm like, that's never gonna happen.
My friends would say that too, and I was like, yeah, or they'd be like, you want to try out for Jackass?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That's like there's the open tryouts.
It's just something that's just so like impossible. You can't even like fathom like happening. So you don't even like put it in your brain.
You don't even put it in your brain.
No, exactly. Okay. Like people like you said, like, dude, you're gonna go far, man. I see there's lots of potential in you, but like you don't see the potential in yourself.
Yeah.
And like I have worked hard, and I do work hard on like the videos that I do, but like most everything else in my life, I'm pretty fucking lazy. I'm a lazy person. I hate working a normal job.
Yeah.
And even still, I feel like I haven't put enough effort and like hard work and dedication into filming stunts.
Yeah.
And also when people are like, oh, like what's a dream stunt that you have? But like you can't really like think that far ahead because like I'm so used to having like a fucking box, and you're trying to think outside the box because you just have like a backyard budget.
Yeah. So but the feeling that, or like, what are the thoughts that you have like when you walk on set and you see somebody like Rab that's behind the camera and you're in front of the camera?
Yeah.
Like what? Like
I remember the first time because I was getting hit in the head with a rotten fish, which I'm so mad that we don't have that footage because that was fucking hilarious. And they
so
cut
much
it out.
Good shit got cut.
Ugh. But I was getting hit in the head with a rotten fish, like drive by a golf cart. Yeah. Fucking hilarious.
That really never got shown?
It literally never got shown.
Did it get shown in like the teaser or like the?
Not aired at all because that was like one of the most funniest things we shot, but whatever. And then
apparently not.
And then Kozak is like the director, one of the directors. Kozak is like, go to Rab, do an intro. I'm like, I just see Rab and like literally like this far away from my face. I'm like, holy fuck, like this is happening.
Yeah.
It was super cool to talk to him, and he would like even like feed us lines or like ideas. I mean, you got to try to play it cool though. You can't be like super starstruck. Totally. And I feel like I was there, felt like I belonged. Like I was just like, oh, this is my element. So like I was just like, you kind of just forget about everything else, and you just go for whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
When Chad Tepper showed up, we like immediately had to like address the fact on camera that Rab was there.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
Like
yeah, because like he was like fucking shooting a thing and then broke as people were talking like how to like do this scene, he just broke and he's like, hey, I want to shake your hand, man, and I fucking love you so much. And it's like, why did you do that during filming? I love you, Tepper, but come on, man.
Yeah, because that feeling, I still get that feeling every time, like during Send It when Dave England showed up.
Oh, dude, I remember seeing him. I was helping like get the trailer set up for the pool trailer bit.
Yeah,
I remember seeing him just walk up. Like I just wanted to I didn't know what to say. I just wanted to go shake his hand or like, yo, what's up?
Yeah,
like I don't know, like
yeah. Like, dude, I still get that feeling. Every time I go to the castle, I still get that feeling like I'm a fucking little kid and It's
that's
like
like
going to
still on my
Disneyland?
bucket list. God
to go to the
damn it.
castle.
Yeah,
We'll make it happen.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna suck your dick in the castle.
It's a very it's like a the last time I went, it was because we had the castle to ourselves. Like nobody was there. April just let us in, and it was just me, Dalton, Darby Allen showed up, and like a couple other people. But we had the whole property to ourselves. But it was fucking middle of January and it was so cold.
Yeah.
But it's like a surreal feeling, just like waking up in that fucking castle and just seeing the heartogram on the wall. Every time, like like the feeling has not gone away. I'm just like, dude, how the fuck did I even end up here? You know?
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah,
there's that feeling, of course. Like, damn, like, do I deserve this,
dude?
Like, how did I?
Yeah,
like, trying to feel like you earned it. Like this, like there's so many other like passionate and more talented people than I am.
Yeah.
And then, but then sometimes it switches and you get in your head like, yeah, dude, I'm the fucking shit. Like I'm like the gnarliest. I'm like amongst like the best of my peers.
And that's not not a bad thing to think.
A healthy middle ground.
Yeah, a healthy middle ground.
Because once you start to like think you're the shit, then I feel like I've gotten a little stagnant, a little sedentary with like, like what do I need to prove? I've done like all there is to do. Like I've done like I can't think of any good ideas left. And then I start to like also not think any other ideas are like up to par with what I have filmed in the past.
Yeah, that's the worst feeling.
That's so terrible because then it just becomes not fun. That's why you need to like go back to the basics like that.
That's why sometimes like I'm so jealous of like Superhuman because he just does the same video and you're just like, I'm gonna do the same video, and it's like, bro, I wish I had that freedom. I think because like it's a limitation, but also freedom.
Right. Yeah. The one thing that was like my gimmick was jumping into pine trees and bushes that I never really got sick of. If I saw a good spot, I loved to send it. It was just super fun. I didn't care what people thought. Some people like, fucking try something new. But that was like the one thing. There's a few things that I don't care to keep doing. Like I hate nut shots. They're not that fun unless you can find like a really creative or like gnarly one that's like really worth doing. The one stunt that I will never do, I've told everybody, being pepper sprayed is not even something that is worth doing.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Because unless you find a creative way to do it,
or like
there is a creative way?
Yeah,
to do
well,
that?
no, there is. I think it's doing something afterwards, like trying to do a task, after you've been pepper sprayed. Yeah. But dude, it's the most torturous feeling I've ever felt.
Yeah, it's the worst. Like number one thing. Even Knoxville is like, I'll never do that again.
It feels like
you know how that's got to be bad if Knoxville's like, fuck that.
Yeah. It feels like hot sand in your eyes when you try to open it. Like I mean, if you ever had lemon juice or hot sauce,
and then your just skin is swelling. You're like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah. And for me, the worst part was not being able to breathe.
Yep.
Like it felt like the passage from my nose and then down to my esophagus was just kind of like swelling up. It was getting really mucusy. So trying to take deep breaths and get
and also
air.
You were hyperventilating.
And then I started because I started to panic after. I was like, okay, I can't breathe. And then you start to freak out that you can't breathe. So it's like you have a panic attack on top of that. And I was only like 16 at the time when I did that.
That's annoying.
My friend had found, I think they car hopped and found some pepper spray, but it wasn't like that stream, like little pepper spray you put on a keychain. It was like an Axe bottle sized thing of pepper spray. So I don't know what kind it was, if it was like, police or like military tier, or if it was like some sort of like animal mace.
Yeah.
But it was fucking terrible. Oh my God.
You getting bear sprayed.
Yeah, that was shit.
Insane.
Which it's weird when they're like, oh, well, it's not as potent. It doesn't have to be as potent.
Yeah, that was literally everybody or like the fucking like cop on site was just like, oh, it's not as bad as human pepper spray. I'm like, really? Because it's the bear's eyes aren't they're more sensitive than humans.
Their eyes and nose are more sensitive. I think it was their nose, so it doesn't need to be. It just like it shoots farther and probably definitely more of it.
It's like a 6 feet spray.
But like, who cares if it's like that's like not being able to tell the difference.
Yeah, because also exactly. Like, what's the difference between fucking like I don't know?
It's like fucking limes and lemons. Like it's both sour.
Yeah,
like,
this picture right here.
Yeah, dude, that was.
Oh yeah, you got the milk in your.
Literally the worst time in my life. It was 40 minutes of pain.
Right. And like fucking 30 seconds of footage. That's like I think the reason why.
And that was only for a promo.
Yeah.
It wasn't even for the show.
Also, that was when Gunpowder and Sky wasn't like doing the promos, because if Gunpowder was ahead of the show, I feel like would have been better, because the reshoots that we shot were fucking fun like the entire time.
Right.
It doesn't really translate because MTV fucked up the edit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like MTV wasn't really there most of the time anyway. But Yeah, they kind of fucked us on that whole show.
But how are we on time? Because we have
we're an hour.
We just reached an
we
hour.
just hit an hour.
We're
You guys want to keep going?
We can keep going for a little bit. Well, I do want to have. So we have some fans that sent us some questions.
Yeah, exactly. Is this a Patreon thing or is it like?
No, this is.
Like I'm saying, are we uploading this as like the Patreon exclusive or?
No.
Okay,
This
This episode.
Yeah.
No, this like the Patreon or the app.
Oh, the questions.
Questions. Yeah.
Right.
So the first question is from at ghetto_Hubert, and he asks, "Do you guys wear boxers or regular underwear?"
Oh my fucking god! I literally answered this on my story the other day. I think it's the same fucking guy.
Why does he want to know so bad?
Like
Creepy.
garbage.
Did you answer him?
Yeah, of course. Because my answer was like, isn't boxers normal underwear at this point?
No, I think what he thinks normal underwear is like whitey tighties.
But who the fuck wears that besides 80-year-old men?
Right.
Where was I?
Or my dad.
No,
But they're not. He doesn't wear white ones. Like they're like.
They're
normal.
cool ones.
They're just briefs. Isn't that so? That's briefs, and then boxer briefs, and then boxers.
Yeah.
That's like the level.
Yeah.
I wear boxer briefs.
I wear
That's
boxer
like my
briefs.
go-to.
I wear none.
He doesn't wear underwear.
yeah, you go fucking.
I've raw dogged it a few times, and it's actually not that bad.
No, I can't do it.
Dude, it feels so much fucking
Can't do it.
Well, I mean, I'm raw dogging it now, but I'm wearing shorts. Like
Yeah, that's
like,
basically
so it doesn't-
underwear that you're wearing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so this one's kind of funny. At Chat Tepper asks, if you had to fuck one, who would it be? Harry Styles or Justin Bieber?
I don't know who Harry Styles is.
From
So
One Direction, I think.
again, don't know who the fuck. So Justin Biebs.
Nothing Harry Styles.
I'd say Justin Biebs. Thanks, Tepper.
Wait. I
yeah.
think you guys are not gonna explain yourself.
Oh,
'cause
why?
You don't know.
I don't know
Harry
who the
Styles.
fuck
okay.
Harry Styles is.
I mean, I
Should
don't.
you pull up a picture for him?
I don't know much about Harry Styles.
Watermelon sugar.
That's not Harry Styles,
Isn't
is
it? I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Dude.
I'm pretty
I don't
sure.
Think so.
I have no clue. I literally checked out of pop culture at like 2005, so I have no clue what's going on.
So this is Harry Styles.
Oh, Biebs, 100%, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Like he's not even attractive. He's British, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Like British
He's
chicks.
British, yeah.
British chicks are hot. British dudes aren't.
Yeah. So I would go with Biebs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because also Bieber would like definitely like caress you as he's kissing you. You know what I mean? Harry Styles is gonna just raw dog and like just get a nut.
Yeah.
I feel.
This next one's kind of funny, and at Bam Margera asks, what influenced your fashion style?
Here we go.
Here we fucking go.
Finally,
God.
I love that it comes from the source.
I know.
Because for
Okay,
bro,
okay.
God,
Okay.
set the
dude.
stage.
Oh no.
I've tried to bring up to Vinny, and like, and he didn't notice. He didn't even realize.
Yeah.
I asked. I was like, "Do you realize like a lot of the things you film and how you film it?
Yeah.
Some of the things that you do, the way you dress, some of your tattoos. Tattoos is one thing, but like it's very like influenced by Bam, and that's like it's like really obvious.
Yeah.
And you had no idea what I was talking about.
I know because I even brought it
okay,
up to
so-
you too, and you were like, "No,
These are like
no."
little things.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like the way you pose in your pictures sometimes when you do the
Yeah.
the lazy rock and roll, like it's either like
love it.
thumb tight like this,
Yeah.
or it's like I love you,
Yeah.
but you do like the kind of like and Bam does that exactly. So that was one little thing that I noticed.
The scarf thing.
Okay, and I did have a scarf phase as well.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with CKY. The singing in the car, because like, do you remember in the CKY videos, he'd prop up the camera right there and like
Yeah.
sing into the fucking camera, and that's
Yes.
not that, but like it was Turbo Negro and him,
Yes.
which is fine.
Literally all the songs that you do in the car.
Yeah. Okay.
I love it.
I mean, just like little things like you put like the him logo on your gas tank.
I took that off.
What?
I took it off.
Sell out, bro.
because of us.
I took it off. Yep.
Sell out, bro.
I took it off.
Because I mean, like, we're not. It's out of love. Because like we all have.
No,
No,
fucking-
I just
know.
wanted to bring it up to see if you realize.
I know
Yeah.
it's out of love, and in the moment I
thought it
don't
was-
realize it.
Yeah.
I really don't, because obviously I grew up watching CKY and Jackass, and the biggest one was obviously Bam because he was a skateboarder too.
Yeah.
So I think just subconsciously, because I dude, growing up I literally studied those tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same.
Studied those.
Super subconscious, and everybody has their influence and like
Yeah,
inspiration
yeah.
That's what I was gonna
that
say.
they take from. Like I've done that with a lot of like people that I looked up to even Bam, like fucking the Nub TV guys and Horse, like just like some of my style of stunts or just like my ideas. And I don't think it's like stealing or like, and I usually would try to give, if it was like a specific idea,
give
like,
credit where it's
credit.
Yeah.
Or I mean, you just kind of know that I'm not trying to like just rip this person off. Like I really look, if you think that I'm trying to rip you off, it's like, cause I'm looking up to you. Totally. So it's cause you looked up to Bam. And I just thought that was funny. We would talk about like, does Vinny know that he's
dude? In the moment, I don't see it in the moment,
right?
Because dude, growing up, I always knew that I wanted to be making videos in some sort. Like I started off with skateboarding, you know, and I knew I wanted to make videos. And being such a huge fan of the CKY franchise, I studied those tapes over and over and over and over and over again. You know,
where like I could fucking guess what scene was coming up next.
I could do that. I could say the words while it's playing. You know, and it got to the point where it's like those videos, the music in those videos, the heartogram, like everything about those videos, it was my childhood.
Yeah,
you know, and then being away from the scene for fucking 10 years when I was strung out, and then just hopping in it, like, and like I consider what happened to me very lucky. Like I was homeless, strung out on heroin, and then all of a sudden I'm with you guys that are filming a TV show.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh fuck.
And it didn't it didn't happen right away, like the little Bam things, and it wasn't like everything you did.
Yeah,
like, it wasn't like right when you started filming with us. It was just like over time after like. You know,
it wasn't like one day you're like, oh, I'm gonna be Bam.
Yeah, no. I think it started to come out more when I started making my own content.
Yeah,
you know, because I never had my own content. I was always the one holding the camera.
Dude, and being yourself, like to the T, is like one of the most impossible, like hardest things ever. Like I don't know anybody. Who
well, because like there's the Kevin Smith. Like I don't know the quote exactly, but it's like you fucking copy until you figure out your own style. You know what I mean? Like it's not a bad thing or anything. Yeah. But like, because exactly as you said, like you didn't know how to make your own content. You're like, well, what do I know how to make?
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
Well, and he even has Bam's like the show him the tattoo.
God damn,
on the
dude.
forearm. Oh, the same exact spot.
I have to see it.
So I got this when I got it when I was 15 years old.
Yeah,
it was after the episode of Viva La Bam when he got it in Vegas.
Right.
That's when he got the tattoo in Vegas. I was 15 years old and I begged my mom, dude, because back then I didn't think I'd be fucking hanging out with him at the castle. You know what I mean? Like,
did you say when you like met up with him, you were like trying to like hide your?
Yeah, I'm trying to hide the tattoo.
That's amazing,
dude. Because I don't like like even though inside I'm fanboying out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm freaking out. Like I'm at Castle Bam. I grew up watching this shit. You know, like what the fuck. So I'm like, hiding because literally it's the same tattoo in the same spot. It's just smaller.
Yeah,
you know, and
actually I feel like it holds up to like your style. Like I mean, you just do black and gray.
Yeah,
like
and then obviously the heartogram like that. Yeah, that's just a given. But
because like it's so weird because like Bam was copying Villa Vallo.
Is that the
and then
we were talking
now Vinny is copying Bam. It's just like a weird circle.
But I think I've been doing a pretty decent job finding my own brand.
You are your own self. It was like literally like a few little things that like I pointed out, and I remember when I did, you got all like self-conscious and
I did.
It kind of shut down and just kind of like.
Yeah, dude, I really did because I obviously being original and especially having like a decent following like we have, like I don't want people to think like
you guys have.
Well, you fucking had.
Yeah.
Damon got his Instagram
deleted. Yeah. Everybody go follow Blazer at Blazer Will Die.
Yeah. Get me back up to the 10K.
Get him back up there, dude.
I'm at almost at 400 now, guys.
Yeah.
That's so depressing.
Yeah. So yeah,
but it doesn't really matter.
No, the numbers don't matter, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, Bammy boy.
To answer your question. It was Vallo.
Yeah. So the next question I have is from Steven DeFries. And how did you guys get into filming and end up meeting all your cool homies? He
listen to this podcast.
Yeah, he has always wanted to be a part of something like our team, and he grew up doing stupid shit like us. He loves our content and loves seeing our crew grow.
That's awesome. Main thing is the internet. Use the internet to your advantage.
Yeah.
Like I have all my best friends because of the internet.
Yeah.
Like all my friends growing up didn't want to do shit.
Yeah.
Like I was the guy being like, oh, let's film this thing, and then I'm just doing it.
I think a big part of it, which makes us different from a lot of the other people out there, like Superhuman or I don't even want to mention these people's names because I just don't want to fucking...
Bro, yeah, Doug! Fucking Doug Tucker, bro.
Just like gather these people.
I love Doug Tucker. That's the thing, though. I love Doug Tucker.
I mean, I don't hate him. I mean, his content is actually better than a lot of the other people that I was thinking of. But the difference between us and them is like we have this chemistry on camera between all of us.
Yeah.
You know, like most of them, it's just them filming.
Yeah, there is no personality.
Yeah, there's no personality. It's just them doing self-harm stunts with an iPhone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no real production value. There's no real chemistry. There's no real creativity.
Yeah,
you know?
That's why it's funny when like those people like come like back when I posted stunts, they would be in my DMs, be like, "How the fuck do you like do stunts?" Like it's like you just think of shit. Just fucking use your brain.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, yeah, they're not filming for it to be anywhere else but Instagram.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know, or like maybe other social media platforms, but definitely not YouTube. Yeah. Or try to make your own home DVDs.
Because that's the only reason
what I would do.
I feel like that's the reason why we have had opportunities, because we try to make it look as good as it could possibly be. Yeah.
With what you have.
We fucking care and we're passionate and I'm not saying that those other people don't care. That's not it at all. And
because they definitely do. Like they wouldn't put their fucking time. They wouldn't try to get hurt. They wouldn't do this.
Exactly.
It's just there's something a little different with because when I first started, I was 15 and the Ryan Dunn tribute video had just come out. Like he had passed away. It was like June, or was it June or July 2011?
I want to say June.
I don't know. I don't remember.
No, he passed in June 11th. Ryan Dunn passed
in June 11th, 2011.
Yep, and
then not too long after that, month or two or whatever, the tribute came out, and I watched that, and I was like fucking so like inspired.
Yeah. That was the first thing too when I heard Dunn died, and I'm pretty sure the fucking thing came out. And, my first thought was like, "Oh, I'm doing this for Dunn now."
Yeah.
You know, I got to keep the torch alive somehow.
I shed a few tears.
So I cry every time I watch it.
The ending is so sad. I remember the other day when we were here, we were just watching Viva La Bam episodes on YouTube, and then that came on. I was like, "Nope, not crying."
Yeah, exactly.
I changed it. Anyway, so I reached out to a bunch of my friends, like my best friend Khyler, some old friends that I haven't seen in a while, like since like middle school or elementary, even just knowing like that we would always skateboard and get up into no good, fucking shenanigans. My brother got involved for a little bit, just like all these like random friends that I had and like soon met when I was that age, and I like made my own crew called Blockheads.
Yep.
And that lasted about 7 years until YouTube fucking pulled the plug on that, which is really depressing.
Yeah.
But
shot behind the barn.
Shot behind the barn?
Yeah, like fucking like a dog.
Oh yeah. Like a fucking damn dirty dog.
Yeah.
So and it's it started off like with filming with like an iPod Touch.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Not even an
iPhone.
That's amazing.
Wow.
We had an iPod Touch is what we'd use to film.
Holy shit. And that's dedication right there.
We didn't even and we didn't know that you couldn't film vertically, because like when we would upload to YouTube, there wasn't even, I don't even think Instagram existed. I was in 10th grade.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't a thing really, and if it was, barely. I don't think it was though.
I don't think it was either.
So okay, soon found out you got to turn it to the side if you want it to be full screen.
Yeah.
And then we soon got like these really terrible cameras. Like I got like a Sony Handycam that wasn't even HD.
Yeah.
This other thing, I think we called it like the Splooge or the Sploogey. I can't remember what it was called, but it's like this like shitty, there was like some fucking nickname for it, and it was basically like an iPod Touch, which is like this like shitty little touchscreen camera that we used for a while, and then just started getting GoPros, and that was basically what I stuck with. Got a DSLR, but to answer your question, and a lot of people are like, oh,
what was the question? Kind of just talked about
like
how did we end up filming and end up meeting all of our cool
like
homies?
how did we get started?
You just like 90% of the battle is starting. Like 100%, 90% of the battle is starting.
Not even starting, but staying dedicated. Because you might fucking film a drunk
consistency.
You might film a drunk stunt, or you might film something crazy, and that's not what you want to do.
Yeah. But also like to keep it going. Every time somebody tells me like, oh, I want to do stunts, I'm like, don't do it.
Yeah.
Do you want to not want to be happy for the rest of your life? Because like doing a stunt immediately makes the serotonin fucking off the charts.
Right. Well, I feel like
so then you're just not happy for the rest of the week.
Yeah, because nothing else is satisfying. You're like constantly living on the edge, doing something potentially dangerous, life-threatening, or even just something that normal people don't do, which is why I started doing it. Well, what's the one thing that like nobody fucking does, or not like in the grand scheme of hobbies, like fucking skateboarding, music, regular art, even fishing, sports. Like nobody, a bunch of people do that, and like who wants to see what everybody does? So that was like my main thing. And yeah, I've had a lot of messages of people be like, how do you get like a crew together? Like none of my friends want to do this stuff. And eventually it dies out, whether it's from the fucking right off the bat or 5-10 years down the line. Your other friends more than likely are gonna stop. They're gonna get girlfriends, wives, kids, real careers. That, you know, if that's what you want to do. And so then like you said, Damon, you got to reach out to like other people on the internet, or they reach out to you, and like, cause it's a small community. And that's how I filmed with crews like Nub TV, POR, that just, you know, people recognizing you're like, I don't know. I don't want to give myself a big head, but like,
you're the best stuntman on the internet.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. I remember Tucker actually hit me up when I was like 16, maybe 17. He was like, dude, you got to come film with the boys. Come out to PA. And I was all for it. And I told him my age. And he was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I feel like I've always looked old. Even when I was shaved, I just always like giving off an old vibe.
It's your eyes, bro. Your fucking Muppet eyes.
Guys, leave in the comments how old you think Khyler Vick is. No, but seriously, thank you, Steven. Thank you for those kind words. Next question is from Elbow Herrero. Asks, socks on or off during sex?
I think definitely off, but I've definitely like started with socks on. I've even one time was gonna go with like my Converse on. I remember it was Valentine's Day forever ago.
How are you gonna have shoes on?
I somehow, maybe I was wearing shorts or somehow got the pants off without taking
like
my
just
Converse
pants
off.
around the ankles and shoes.
No. The pants were off, but
That's a way white.
I don't know how,
dude. So I was.
I just remember she was like, "Are you really gonna fuck with your fucking Chucks on?" Right now? I was like, what?
So you definitely like took off your pants and then put the shoes back on.
No, I didn't put them back on. They're Converse.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Take the time to fucking untie them and tie them. Like that's a pain.
When I was setting up the new Mac, I turned it on and then I opened up the photos to make sure my iCloud was synced, and I was like, oh shit! And a video popped up where I was doing something with somebody, and Khyler, I was like, yo, Khyler, look. He goes, bro, why are you fully clothed?
Oh yeah, he was. She was completely naked, bent over the couch, and he's like fisting her. It looked like he's just fisting this chick, and he's in like pretty much what he's wearing now. Maybe I can't remember if he was wearing a hat, but he had his tank top on and his shorts on. He might have had his socks off though.
Yeah, so that's I can't remember if I had my socks on or off though, but I was here. It was the first 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Here at the house, and I was just Tinder swiping, and I finally linked up with one, and the conversation of OnlyFans came up, and she's like, yeah, I have an OnlyFans, but I don't have any content, and I was just like, oh, that's my in right there.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and so I was just
she just had an OnlyFans, no content.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. Yeah.
Yeah, because they hear about it and they're like, oh, I'll sign up, but then you're like, I don't really want to like.
Yeah.
Do the work.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was just like, oh, you want to make content? I have full on production gear.
Yeah.
Like I have studio lights, cameras, and that was my in. And I turned our living room into a porn studio. And the funniest part about it is Frozen was playing in the background on the TV the whole time.
The movie.
No, the musical.
Why didn't you turn off fucking
forgot,
Frozen?
dude. I was in the moment. I was fisting.
So you actually were fisting?
Yeah.
It looked like it. I just didn't know. She was a bigger girl. I don't know if
yeah, she wasn't. She wasn't that big. She was a little bigger, but she's a cool girl. You know.
She was a cool girl.
Yeah. So that's all the questions, guys. Thank you. We might do this every once in a while.
The podcast?
Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah. No, this is it, guys. This is it.
Drove 20 hours to do this.
I know. Fuck you guys, right?
Word. Let's end this shit, dog.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much. Again, patreon.com/moistcheeks. Follow our YouTube page, Moist Cheeks.
Yes.
YouTube/Moist Cheeks Podcast. Follow our Instagram at Moist Cheeks Podcast. And anything else?
Latest on the men, Jay.
What?
Latest on the men, Jay.
I can't understand you.
Latest on the men, Jay.
Latest on the men, Jay.
Yeah, it's a goodbye.
Oh, okay. Well, goodbye, guys. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. It really does mean the world to us. We've put in so much fucking work making this shit, making it reality.
Yeah, just guilt trip them.
Okay, feel free.
We put so much money and time into this. Like, don't make it flop. Like,
please, guys.
Literally uprooted my fucking life.
Like these, like we all did. You know what I mean? It wasn't just it wasn't just them. Like we all did.
My roots were deep.
I could have stayed. I could have stayed in LA. I could have made things work in LA, but I decided to go outside my comfort zone and try to build something. So, guys, hit that subscribe button. It really does fucking help us.
Yes.
You know.
And any criticism, anything that we could work on.
Yeah. Sure.
You know,
Let us know.
Rip us
apart.
No, don't.
Rip us. Yeah, just do it. All right, guys. This was the very first episode of Moist Cheeks Podcast. Next episode, I don't know what we're doing yet.
Yeah, you do.
Sick.
All right, guys. Later.